What's up, YouTube? I'm the Calcara131, and this is my review of the Noisefighters Sight Lines gel ear pads. Alright, so these Noisefighter gel cups, just quickly how you install them. I already have these installed, but it's just a simple peel and stick. When you get them, they come with a cover on this adhesive. You just peel that adhesive right off, and it just goes all right around here. Make sure you get it underneath these clips, but that's all there is to it. And if you're worried about the adhesive not working once you take it back off, Noisefighters say that they have taken off and on a pair of ear cups, I believe they quoted 50 times, and their adhesive still works. So they're pretty confident that their adhesive is fine with being removed, reinstalled multiple times. The problem is trying to get it centered enough so that it's not too far over onto one side, you know? The adhesive, it's always stuck down, doesn't really help anything, but it's not that hard. It's just kind of annoying to get it all correctly centered. Get under that lip. That's pretty much all there is to it. Hopefully this is in focus. If not, I'll roll in some better pictures. But let's get the lip underneath all these little clips right here. Make sure the cutout for your glasses obviously is at the top, but that's all you gotta do to install them. Noisefighters Sight Lines gel ear pads. They're, depending on how much you shoot, they're well worth the money. So my explanation for that is, these costed, I believe, about 50 bucks whenever I bought them. This is just the basic model. They have different models and adapters to work with dozens and dozens of different kinds of different brands and different models of ear protection. I'll try to throw in some pictures of their website, but they have a lot. If you have even like a remotely popular headset, you can probably get some of these gel ear pads and an adapter for it. But the basic model that I got, I believe it was like 50 bucks. And depending on if you shoot a lot, if you're going to use these a lot, I think it's worth it. 50 bucks, super easy to install. According to Noisefighters themselves, you can take these off and put them on multiple pairs a lot of times. Like I said, they claim up to about 50 times you can take it on off and the adhesive will stick. But if you don't shoot a lot, if you're just sort of every once in a while you go to the range for an hour, maybe two, I don't think you should get these, because that's kind of just a waste. If you don't shoot that much, the benefits of these aren't really going to pay off that much. But if you're a bit more serious about shooting, then I think 50 bucks and, I mean, less than 10 minutes, probably 5 minutes to install these is well worth it. They make it a lot more comfortable to shoot. Not to say the Impact Sports are uncomfortable to begin with, because they are. I was kind of surprised how comfortable they are. But these definitely make it, just kind of take it to the next level, you could say. They make it a whole lot easier to wear them. They don't fatigue your ears as much. They don't kind of clamp on your head as much, because there's so much give in these. these ear pads, so they don't clamp down on your head as much. And, you know, in addition to the fact that they're just a good product, the company itself is veteran ran, made in America. These were, as I believe, these specifically were designed by a Marine Corps veteran, so he knows a thing or two about ear pro and shooting a lot. They are warranted for 1 year of defects. So if there's any kind of a manufacturing defect in these for whatever reason, then you can, like I said, warranty them for up to 1 year. However, that does not cover intentional damage. So if you do something stupid and you fuck it up on purpose, they're probably not going to warranty it. If it's an accident, depends. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Another big pro for these, definitely, is that these cutouts right here for your shooting protection, sunglasses, whatever, they do, in my little bit of shooting with them, they definitely seem to help as far as not having my current pair, as far as not having your like sunglasses press into these and it kind of breaks the seal a little bit. So according to the Noisefighters website, again, this is all according to them, but government testing has shown that anywhere between 1 and 10 decibels is what you're looking at for sunglasses breaking the seal on shooting ear protection. So between 1 and 10 decibels is what you're looking at. Now, some of you might be thinking, well, between 1 and 10, that doesn't seem like much at all. Well, it actually is. If you understand the decibel scale, 3 decibels increase, a 3 decibel increase doubles how loud something is. According to their website, this, even if it only takes a couple decibels off, when you consider that 3 decibels doubles how loud it is, I mean, then all of a sudden it becomes, hey, if you save 4 decibels with this, well, actually, that's not that bad. And if you shoot a lot, if you're going to be using these a lot, who knows? That could actually add up over time. So I've played around with these a little bit and kind of showed you how cushiony they are. And this gel flexibility, I guess, how flexible and cushiony they are, according to their website, this is impressive if it's true. These ear cups retain a similar level of flexibility anywhere from -100 up to 300 degrees. Now, again, if that's true, that's damn impressive. I don't know of anyone that's shooting in 300 degree weather or -100 degree Antarctica. But, I mean, hey, if you are, then these should still be pretty comfortable for you. And one last thing I almost forgot to touch on, cleaning them. According to Noisefighters, the recommended way to clean these is just with warm soapy water, just wipe them down. But they recommend you do not actually fully submerge them. On the bottom here, there is I don't know if you can even tell, but there's that tiny little hole right there for the air to help escape through. So they recommend you don't submerge them. Just wipe them down with some warm soapy water, let them dry. So all in all, these Noisefighters Sight Lines gel ear pads, like I said, if you shoot a fair amount, if you're going to use these a fair amount, I think they're definitely worth the upgrade. Comparing these, the Impact Sports plus the cost of the gel ear pads is still half or less than half of what I paid for the, well, actually I didn't pay, but what the Peltor Comtac 3s that I have cost. And I gotta tell you, it kind of bugs me actually, but these are just as good really in pretty much every single way. They really are. For normal civilian use where you're not going to need like 2 push-to-talk coming through for 2 different radios and all that sort of extra super tactical shit, these really are perfectly fine. And like I said, if you do shoot a fair bit, get these ear pads and you're going to be rocking in comfort no matter how many hours you spend on the range. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say. They're not terribly expensive, 50 bucks, easy to install, dozens and dozens of choices for different companies and models that you can get adapters for. They are pretty durable. I mean, they still cushion down to negative 100 degrees, so, and I don't know what else to say about them. The relief for the sunglasses is, it's actually convenient. I've kind of noticed it helps a little bit as far as like sunglasses getting pushed into your head just a little bit. It's not bad, but with these, it's pretty much non-existent. And like I said before, even if that relief cut only saves you 3-4 decibels, that's actually a pretty significant bump that you're being saved as far as noise that's getting to your ear and messing up your hearing. If you shoot a lot, you use ear protection a lot, hey, get these and you'll definitely thank yourself. All those long hours on the range practicing or training, these are going to pay off. Tell me in the comments below if you have any experience with these. Tell me, maybe you've had them for a year and they crapped out, something died on them, something broke on them, whatever. Or maybe you've had them for a year and they're still going great. Just tell me if you have any experience with them. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to keep using them. I'm the Car 131, signing off.